Okay. Welcome to the DemonBit BeerCast.
Number 11 or something.
Yes, I call it that because Blake is not here to hold us down with his fucking rules.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we
Which
still
means
drink
we're gonna
anyway.
have-
But
Shh.
oh,
Shut your whore mouth.
But now we can drink at least 11 times as much to
Yes.
celebrate the 11th anniversary of
Yes.
11 podcasts.
11th weekly anniversary of being completely fucking late with this piece of shit.
Now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about John Wick 2 and how excellent it is.
You should.
Who?
So do.
John Wick 2. Has everyone here seen John Wick 1?
I've never even heard of it.
Really?
Are you serious?
I am serious.
Well, I have heard of them. I have not seen them.
Well,
But
that
I get
has
the
been
point.
The 11th podcast. We're gonna go watch John Wick 1.
yeah.
I'd be okay with that.
It's a titillating love story.
Yeah,
That's
Between a
it.
man and his, dog or cat or some shit?
a man and his dog
And his wife.
from his
It's
estranged.
a strange triangle there.
Yeah, his wife died inexplicably, but no one cares about her because it's all about John Wick and his dog, and some guy kills his dog and then he kills everyone, and then he does it again in the second movie, but his dog doesn't die; he just kills everyone for no reason. So
Well,
it's
there's
even
a
better.
reason.
No, there wasn't.
I mean, there was a reason.
Some debate already on the plot of John Wick 2.
Yeah, it is very worth debating though.
Okay, I will review case number 1. Noah, you have the floor.
No, I already made my points.
Okay,
We
so
debated
here's why there's a reason to the killing. The opening scene starts out and
with him killing.
With him killing, but the reason that he's killing people is to get his car back. First of all, he didn't want to kill anyone. He was trying to be all covert about it, and then
As
They
is
found him
typical
out.
for Keanu Reeves.
yeah. Well, I mean, he was probably going to kill a bunch of people anyway because he still had to get back at that, like the head of the Russian,
yeah,
like
the Russian
mafia
guys.
front. So they had some bad blood that hadn't been resolved in the first one that he kind of had to get back at him for. So I'd
John
say
Wick.
it starts out with the reason that he kills, and then it just snowballs into more and more killing from
Which is
more people getting involved.
Yeah, spoiler alert, there will probably be a John Wick 3 and he will probably kill everyone in the universe.
Yeah.
But will he kill the universe?
Maybe
I
it'll be
was-
John Wick 4?
I'm just hoping that John Wick 3 is like he gets in his car, accidentally backs over his dog, and then kills himself. It's like a 10-second movie.
You think he has like some contract he has written up that he's signed where he's like, anyone who kills my dog, I kill the fuck out of them. And then he backs up it and he has to sit there for a minute and just sigh. He's like,
I don't even think he'd hesitate from like his passion for what
maybe
he
the
does.
gun is the
It
one
would
with the
just be
contract.
Immediate.
So he backs up over his dog, the gun just goes off. It
Probably.
keeps going off until shit happens.
Well, he wouldn't have to kill himself. He could blame it on the government for not mandating backup cameras.
Yeah. Or he could kill his car.
The plot thickens.
John Wick 3, John Wick versus the government.
If there are any directors out there, I'm a free agent. I'm willing to write.
You're a freelance writer.
Yeah.
All that writing that you don't do for
Yeah.
DemonBit.
I mean, I just draft and draft and draft.
Fucking shit together, Bill.
That's what real artists do.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just trying to make my masterpiece here.
Does anyone know how many people he killed in the first one? There was some ridiculous infographic on it.
Was there actually a body count?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
There are, and each way that he kills them too.
And his accuracy.
Yeah.
Someone's got way too much time on his hands.
Well, and someone made one for the second one already, too.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. It was like 126 people he killed in
I
the
thought it was like
second one.
183.
Well, there was some amount between 100 and 200. It's not really relevant. But he
Yeah.
did kill over
I think
one
it's entirely
person.
relevant.
Well,
It's John Wick.
the point that you need to make out of this is that he killed more than one person per minute of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. But he didn't in the first one, so therefore the second one was better than the first one.
Gotcha.
It's always good to set new standards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you think in the third one he'll kill 3 people every minute?
I don't even see how they can have anything other than him killing people the entire time to progress the plot from where it left off.
Yeah.
Like, there's just going to be
Infinite
indiscriminate killing for the entire movie.
It's going to be like Hard Boiled.
I just watched that the other night again.
Awesome. That fucking...
I've not seen.
oh my god. So we're watching John Wick and Hard Boiled.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't watched that either.
What the fuck?
I just saw that scene that you showed me after John Wick 2.
Yeah, I was just going to talk about that scene. The one take.
Yeah.
Like 2 minute and 45-second one track.
Yep.
That was fucking insane. Did I
was
send that
pretty
to you? The Hard Boiled scene?
I don't think so.
Oh, just them walking down the hallway, killing everyone, getting in an elevator. They get out of the elevator and then kill everyone again. And it's all in one scene. There's no cuts at all. And when they got in the elevator, it was like a...
Receptionist desk.
25-second session of them talking in the elevator, and then the elevator door opens. And it's actually the same set. They had 40 or so set people going and changed the entire set. It's fucking
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes from being like a medical reception area with like a full front desk and like a waiting room, and then in the time that they're in the elevator, it becomes like
just like
when
you
go up to like a third story of like a random hotel and the door opens and it's just like a little table and some decorations and like random stuff, but they just remove everything
like
and then
surgery
redecorate
rooms down the hallway and shit too. Yeah, it's fucking insane. And they had to clear up all the debris from John Woo's insane fucking explosions that he shoves into every shootout scene ever, and all the squid blood and stuff. Just fucking mind blowing.
It's definitely filming on a budget there, isn't it? Because if you really think about it, they used like 10 rooms on one floor. Assuming it wasn't like a built set.
1990, and it is a Hong Kong film.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what the budget was on those movies back then.
Can't imagine it was very much. I mean, I guess there are a lot of live firearms, but
Hospital.
Yeah. Well, the entire movie is them just like fucking destroying random warehouses and cafes and whatever the hell they can destroy. So,
I guess destroying shit's probably cheaper than making shit.
oh, they destroy it and remake it at least once. But
Yeah.
yeah. I've seen quite a few of those old movies, and they're all kind of like the exact same thing. The old Hong Kong action movies.
Yeah.
Just shoot everything, stylize it as much as possible, blow as many squibs out as you can, and have some ridiculous fucking love story for no reason. That's like the essence of old Hong Kong movies.
Did you go back and watch the English trailer for that with the dubbed voices?
No.
It's the best thing I've ever heard. It is just like everyone has like the stock 80s pretty boy voice. Everyone's like, I'm a cop from blah, blah, blah.
So it's like fucking...
You're my buddy, pal. And then yet, like, halfway through the trailer, for no reason, they're like, the announcer's like, Jenny, the love interest, just like out of nowhere. And it's like, I'm doing this for Jenny. And then the other guy goes, I'm doing this for Jenny too. It's like literally the same guy. It's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
I've got it on DVD, so I might have to rewatch it with
That's
Dobbs.
awesome.
Yeah, I do too. I need to... Yeah, definitely need to find that. Just reminiscing some hard-boiled. Very large part of my childhood. I tried watching that with my mom when I first bought that, and she wasn't as big a fan as I was, but
Yeah.
obviously not a huge movie buff. Can't not like hard-boiled.
What's
Stupid
that
women.
$1 movie that I got from FYE? Is that A Better Tomorrow or something?
Yeah, Better Tomorrow.
Okay, I haven't watched that yet. That's another one that...
It was pretty good.
Yeah, he said it was pretty sweet.
I think that was a South Korean movie,
Okay.
and they're kind
Was
of...
it? I thought that was a Woo film.
A Better Tomorrow was made in like 2014.
Yeah, it's not an old one.
No, I really don't think it was Woo.
Oh, all right.
It looks
But-
sweet, though. And
You
Seems
sent
like
it to me, and I very briefly looked at it. but-
Asian action movies.
Oh no, that was I know what you're thinking of, and that was a Woo film. It was one of his earlier ones before Hard Boiled. I could be thinking of mixing my movies up because they all sound the fucking same.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
All right,
Anyway,
yeah. But
John Woo.
well, I better
John Woo
fucking
2.
figure it out because
John Woo. Yeah. The movie where John Woo kills people.
Yeah.
John Woo went downhill really fucking hard after he moved to America and made that Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, Hard Target.
Mm.
But I guess
Wasn't he
Jean-Claude Van
involved
Damme
with
is-
Am I thinking of someone else, or was he involved with like the fucking Hulk movie,
I don't know. I've never watched Hulk movies.
the original one that came out in like 2001? No. All right. Well,
No.
fuck you then. There was some director was involved with that. I'm probably totally.
Okay, that John Woo movie was totally Better Tomorrow. So
Oh, it was?
I don't know.
Yeah. The fuck.
I was thinking of something different too. Then.
Get your fucking
Well, they
shit
might have the
together,
same
guys.
I own it. I just haven't watched
I know.
it yet.
I haven't watched a single John Woo movie in my life, and I'm the fucking John Woo expert. Fuck you guys.
I just feel like they probably have the same title at this point.
I'm a Caesar Milan expert.
Yeah, A Better Tomorrow, 2010.
So there's two of them.
Well, there's actual Better Tomorrow sequels, so I don't know. Yeah, this is definitely the movie. South Korean, directed by...
Like an unofficial sequel type thing? Or...
I'm not sure, because it's not even from the same country, and it had like a completely different fucking plot.
Okay. Did it not involve shooting people?
Oh, there's a lot of shooting and stabbing and all that good stuff. But yeah.
Speaking of a great sequel, S. Darko,
Yeah.
one that we recently watched.
Have you seen
It's,
that?
I don't think so.
It's a masterpiece. The writing is great. The direction is great. The person who wrote it completely understood the original.
The female leads are very attractive.
Well, that's actually a true point.
Yeah.
But
That was the only thing keeping me going with that movie.
You mean to say that everything else that you just said was not truthful?
it's all a sham.
I can't believe that someone had the fucking tenacity to make that movie after Donnie Darko.
Yeah. It
Because
was.
Donnie Darko was so fucking good.
Yeah.
And
It was a
Darko
travesty.
So I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm going to assume this is a Donnie Darko sequel.
Yeah.
It is, but kind of.
How the flying fuck?
Different writer, different director, different like everything
Well,
involved.
of course, because no one in their right mind who was even involved with it would try to make a
Yeah,
sequel
and they
to...
did it like 8 years later. But here's the story: it's Donnie's sister, Samantha Darko. So when she leaves,
Mhm.
you know, she's like 18 now or whatever, ripe and nubile, and
Yeah.
she's out on her own with her, you know, friend. And
Wasn't she older?
no, her
Like-
little sister. This is in the future after Donnie's death.
Did he
And,
have two
like-
sisters?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, Maggie Gyllenhaal
Yeah.
is the older sister, and then some little girl. The
Gotcha.
one that was in Sparkle Motion, the like dance group with that teacher.
Did they mention what happened to Maggie Gyllenhaal in S. Darko?
I don't think so, but they don't really do anything with the original story, so I'm not surprised.
I thought they did for some reason, but I was probably wrong because that movie was so terrible.
No, they mentioned
was-
that Donnie's death completely broke up their family and moved their parents apart, which
Of course it did.
doesn't really make much sense, but
Yeah.
you know.
They didn't really
So
explain
she
like,
splits.
anything about why they were in the fucking desert.
Because they're going to be strippers in Las Vegas or something because her friend has a
That would
job
have been a
lined up
much
for
better
him.
movie.
Yeah, it would have. And that's the way they're building up for it the entire time. That's explained in like early on, and you're just like, man, why haven't they gotten there yet? Especially after you start listening to the dialogue and realize that it's just the worst thing ever.
Have you seen Donnie Darko, Corbin?
Yeah.
That movie's so good.
Yeah.
Has everyone seen the director's cut and the standard version?
I don't know which version I watched, but it's been a while.
Was it
I don't know either.
long? Like over 2 hours?
Well, if you haven't seen a long and a short version, you probably don't fucking know how long it was.
Well, was it over 2 hours or under 2 hours, or don't you know? Like
I
well
can't
over
fucking
2 hours?
remember.
I think the one I've seen is on Netflix. I think that one is probably the
Yeah.
director's cut.
Yeah.
Bro.
Does
So-
it have Head Over Heels by Tears for Fears in the opening like school scene? 'Cause they don't have that in the non-director's cut
I'm
version.
not justifying your bullshit with a response.
Did they
Dude,
have-
that's a great song, all
I love
right?
Tears for Fears.
Yeah.
Sex and the Big Chairs.
It's so good.
Such a good album.
So, if it had that one, then you watch the director's cut. If it didn't have that song in it, then you watch
Did
the
it have like
non-director's cut.
4 or 5 scenes of like a book opening and then flipping through pages?
Pages that
talk
explain
about
the movie to
the.
me, and I still wouldn't remember.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm kind of that way too, but I really don't remember.
Okay.
Anyway, Watch both of them because they're both great.
Yeah, they're both quite different.
I think the director's cut's a lot better because it adds a lot more stuff into it, and it's a bit different. But
I think it only becomes better after you watch both versions, and then you can kind of compare and contrast. Like, okay, I totally wouldn't have got that, or try to talk yourself into thinking that you would have got that.
yeah,
Is there something I'm missing then? Walk me through it.
Well, the director's
Spoiler
cut
cast, by the way.
explains way more about what's actually happening.
yeah.
But I think if you watch both of them, then you...
I don't know. I'm pretty kind of on board with the concept. Like, I don't. Maybe that's just me, but I don't think I missed anything out of it. So.
Yeah, and there's not really much. Like, it's just little things that explain the specifics of how the things are happening. Like, you can tell that it's not his first time going through it. Like, when the world ends at the end, he's died a bunch of times, and then it resets him back in time because the wormhole, like, sucks him back to the time when the universe is split in two.
Gotcha.
And then you can, like, it kind of explains different ways that show that he's learning through multiple go-throughs of this, that he has to, like, come to terms with his death and kill himself at the end. So it's like more of a, it just gives it a little bit deeper of a explanation into why everything's happening, I guess. And that's mostly through the book that he gets, like the
that one woman's
Roberta Sparrow's what is it, something of time travel.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Fuck,
anyway.
I don't know which one. You're not helping me at all here, Bill. Fuck you.
I
was trying to have you walk me through it so I could try to tell you whether or not I've seen it, but
but that's the thing with the director's cut is, like, the book that he has in the normal version, you never see anything from, but in the director's cut, they actually show, like, full pages of it that you just read through, and you explain, like, how he gets the gun in his house when he goes up to his, like, shoebox in his closet and finds the gun. Like, he placed it there from an alternate timeline type of thing because metal is a certain object that can be used manipulated through time using those, like, weird wormhole things that come out of their chests and, like, different shit like that.
There's also a few scenes that aren't directly related to the plot that were added in the director's cut.
And they're all fucking hilarious, too.
Yeah.
There's the best part is the Patrick Swayze, like, the kiddie porn dungeon guy. He has a very extended scene when he's at the school, like, presentation where he's talking about his TV show. Yeah, and it's so good. They interview, like, 3 different people, and then Donnie Darko comes up and says his bit about what he thinks about him.
Maybe I have seen it then.
It's pretty good. There's a couple different parts that are also in it. One part is a really subtle, like, alluding to him being like a child porn collector, where they're watching a video in class, and
oh yeah, you told me about
Frank,
that.
in the director's cut, you can hear, like, Frank's voice inside of Donnie's head, like, kind of giving him hints as to what he needs to look at. And in the video, he's like, keep a very close eye on him. And then at the end, he, like, has his hand on this kid's shoulder, and as the kid walks away, he, like, grabs his ass.
Hilarious.
Like, gives him a couple pats, and then, like,
I totally
lingers a little bit longer.
I totally didn't realize that the first time I watched the director's cut, so I was happy that you told me that. Another movie I watched recently was Get Out. Does anyone know anything about that?
No.
It was a movie about some black guy that visits this white woman's white family, and he is subjected to a bunch of really, like, not really racist comments, but kind of prejudiced comments, and how the white people act differently around a black guy. And then they try to, like, take over his brain so they can make him his slave, or their slave.
Okay, so this is clearly a fictional story.
Yes.
No.
No?
That would never happen in real life.
Yeah.
But I went into the movie thinking that it was going to be some, like, fucking racial, social commentary bullshit, but it was actually really fucking good. I was surprised. It was kind of just a huge fucking parody about racism and stuff. Like, some guy goes up to him, do you golf? I met Tiger Woods once. And it's just like, shit like that. It's like, what the fuck? But it ends up being, like, it kind of seems like a Black Mirror episode, because he goes to them, it all seems normal, they just seem like really kind of weird racist guys, but then in the end, it ends up being where these people are trying to capture black people because of their superior physique, and putting their brains inside of the black people's brains so they can get their physique and their minds. It's really fucking weird. But I enjoyed it quite a bit. It was a very original plot.
It was written by half of Key and Peele.
Yeah.
Whichever one wrote that. I don't know.
Key and or Peele.
I don't know which one did it.
I've never actually seen that, so I have no idea.
I haven't either.
That explains a lot, actually. Because now that you mentioned it, that sounds very much like a story that they would come up with.
What is Key and Peele?
It's like a sketch comedy show.
Yeah. Key and Peele are names. There's two dudes, I believe.
Yeah, I know. I know who they are, but I don't know what the hell they do.
They're comedians. They're black. That's basically explains most of it. I mean,
it's sketch comedy. It's like a worse version of Chappelle's Show.
I've never seen that either. So.
Oh, dude, that's a great show.
Is he still doing anything?
No, he had this big freak out where like he moved to Africa for like a bunch of years and no one knew where he was, and he just like didn't tell his friends or family that he was doing anything, and he just moved to a different continent and lived there. And then he said he like came back, and then he was just riding his bike down the street, and people were like, "Whoa, Dave Chappelle, where the fuck was he been for these like 8 years?"
He's doing drugs or something.
He just like thought there was too much pressure on him, so he just left. And
I could see that.
I think from the way that he put it was like two people were recognizing him in public and shit like that, which is kind of ironic that you say that immediately he comes back and people start recognizing him.
Yeah.
But yeah. So just too much of a public figure, I guess. He was like, "Fuck this, I'm out." So
I could see that, I guess.
Yeah.
Run away with all your money.
Yeah, especially. I mean, if you had a budget like that, like the moon gone. You know?
But I mean, he went to like, I don't think he really did it to like go to some paradise retreat thing. I think it was just to live like a person that has to like, you know, kind of maybe put in some work or not just live every day so pampered and like, I don't know, where you just do whatever.
Whatever happened, I didn't fucking know that.
That was a great show, though. It really was.
Never seen it.
Obligatory. Fuck your couch.
Yeah.
Yada yada. Rick James, bitch.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. He's made jokes about it in the past, but so I don't know if it's how true it is. But he said that that's kind of one of the reasons why he's so annoyed with like his publicity, I guess. These people, you know, harass him all the time, just like shouting Dave Chappelle jokes at him at Dave Chappelle.
Oh yeah.
So he's again, this is knowing literally nothing about it. I didn't even know he went anywhere, but I do know he's made comments about that before on like, you know, talk shows and stuff like that. So.
You seen any great movies lately?
Corbin, speak the fuck up.
I gotta look it up because I can't remember the name. It's some Polish movie about there's like the local police fighting some crime syndicate, and the plot doesn't really make. I mean, it makes sense, but it's not really too in depth on anything.
Well, is it recent?
Yeah, it's pretty recent, I think.
Sounds pretty awesome.
It's about like this gang in this city that goes around extorting businesses, and in the meantime, they kidnap people and cut off their fingers and ask for ransoms. And it's pretty much just the cops beating up people and other people killing each other. It's really violent. Really
Was it the Pusher remake?
No.
Okay. Because that sounds like that.
Is there a Pusher remake?
Yeah.
It sounds amazing. I like those movies. Anyway.
This has been Films with Corbin. Da, 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 da.
Thank you.
Do you know if he's making any more movies? The guy that made Pusher series? The Nicholas Winding Refn? Because I haven't seen anything since that movie about the models that wanted to have each other's skin, and then they ended up eating each other. Have you seen that one?
I might have. I haven't watched any of his movies since high school, but they were fucking awesome.
Yeah, this one came out last year. I can't remember the name of that one either. It was some kind of color in the name.
Purple Haze.
It was Neon Demon. That's what it was. That was a fucking weird movie.
Oh, that's by him?
Yeah.
I keep seeing it on Amazon, but I haven't even looked at it.
You should watch it. It's really funny.
This might be it.
Searching on the phone. Searching on the phone.
Not it.
Searching on the phone.
We need a song for this.
Yeah, we do. Need some intermission music.
Yeah.
Maybe Dion Neiman should be my name.
Dion Neiman?
Yeah,
Neiman.
that's a good one.
Okay, it's called Pitbull New Orders. Came out in 2016. It's really, really long, and the plot kind of like drags on a while, but it's really, really violent. And if you just like seeing people get the shit beat on and killed and stuff, it's a good movie.
Sounds like a winner.
It's right up my alley.
This user review on IMDb is exactly what we just said. Dark, gritty, but overlong and repetitive. 5 stars.
10 out of 5. It's repetitive.
Did you watch the movie Headhunter?
Yeah.
That movie was amazing.
Oh, that movie is so good.
Yeah, with Nikolai Coster-Waldau from Game of Thrones.
Wouldn't have recognized him.
Oh. Shut the fuck up. That movie is so fucking good, though. The guy that steals art
Yeah, it
and
is.
then steals
It's
art from like the
absolutely
fucking Special
amazing.
Forces agent or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen
There's
that?
an outhouse scene.
No.
Beautiful.
Yeah. He has to go hide in sewage for a while.
That movie's so amazing.
Yeah? Doing this now?
Yeah, I'm doing this now.
Yeah. You could at least use the good camera.
Well, I don't have any kind of adapter to send the pictures to my phone.
What does it matter? It's on your camera. It's better.
Well, I can do that.
It's inherently better that way. Here, I'll do it for you.
What if you take a picture of the display with your phone? Once you take a picture on your camera.
Sounds like a disaster.
Science.
Sounds like we need some duct tape.
I can give it a try.
No,
We
we
can
just
make
need
this
to make
happen.
some reinforced selfie sticks that hold DSLRs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called a fucking mic stand.
Mic stand?
I have 8 of them.
There we go.
You make my mic stand.
Oh.
This will definitely work. Flash this on too.
Everybody look.
For those playing at home, camera is taking a picture with his camera through his phone.
Well, it's not the flash that's on. It's just the auto-focusing light.
Oh, I thought the flash was on. Oh, yeah. I guess if the flash was on, I'd be blind right now, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to go super spoiler mode right now, though. The black guy that was in that Get Out movie was a photographer, and he uses DSLR all the time.
Thank you.
And the guy that wanted to steal his body was some photographer that went blind, and he wanted his brain to be in the black guy's brain for his eyes. Pretty fucking hilarious plot.
Yeah. It's a plot, sure.
But it's just like, that is so much more ridiculous than the like super serious social commentary movie that I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
It was so
Well,
much better.
I mean,
than I thought it was gonna be.
Enjoyable.
Yes.
Yeah.
I could really use some Cas pajamas right now.
Some what?
Cas pajamas,
What's that?
Shorts beer.
Oh, I don't think I've had that one.
It's
think it just
amazing.
came
It
out.
just came out 2 weeks ago, and
Okay,
it's
that's probably why.
fantastic.
What is it?
Fantastic.
It's a double IPA.
I just pulled a
with,
fucking Tyler. Kill me. God damn it.
It's a double IPA brewed with guava and blood orange, and it
Are we doing this right now?
Fucking great.
Is this what we're doing?
Well, that's what I'm just saying. You know, if you
That's
want to
what
go
we're
pick
doing.
up a 6-pack, if you live in Michigan, go get some Cas pajamas from Shorts.
How much is it?
Too
It's
much.
It's like $15
For a
like
6-pack?
14 or 15 for a
It's not
6-pack.
that terrible. I mean, like most
It's
of
high.
this-
It's high.
It's
higher than usual.
Typical
but
price for a shorts.
Well, it's typical
brew,
price
though.
for a
It's
high-end craft
higher
beer,
than
so-
most shorts. You
Yeah.
can get most shorts at like 11 or 12, but their specialty ones that they just come out with are like released seasonally. Those are more expensive.
Well, the
Outside of
more-
Nicey. Nicey's pretty cheap
Yeah.
usually.
Well, the more
That's-
nationally branded craft beers like Stone, their high-end stuff is like $16 6
Yeah,
packs, so.
$16.50 for like Mocha IPA and
Yeah,
stuff.
Mocha IPA and their Enjoy By and shit like that.
Yeah,
Too rich
So-
for my blood.
Double Ruination. That's like 15.
Hey, you buy the
that's
fucking
one of their
squishy
standards.
stuff. That's like 14, isn't it?
It is.
And it's been going up. It used to be 11 when it came out, and then they just kept raising up the prices.
Yeah, I've only seen it like $14.
Who makes Squishy?
Ever.
Shorts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shorts' cider is called Star Cut Ciders.
Mm-hmm.
So they're the ones that make like Pulsar, Immortal Jelly, Octorock, Squishy.
They're all pretty
They don't
fuzz.
put Blaster shorts all over that fucking bottle.
They're trying to. Well, they have a couple different ventures. It's like they are part of the brewing process, but I don't know if they're the actual I mean, they are distributed by Shorts, but I don't know if they're the actual brewers. I guess because it's Star Cut Ciders, but it's like
Okay, I
a
guess that would make
subsidiary
sense.
of Shorts or something.
Shorts
So they
has a-
own it, but they have a different name for that.
Their name
one.
is on
Yeah.
all this shit. So.
Yeah.
Shorts, that is.
Shorts does have a pretty extensive distribution program
Yeah.
because I see
And-
their fucking trucks everywhere.
Exactly, and they expanded. Their slogan used to be, it was like
Silence.
Michigan forever.
I think it was just
Michigan
Michigan made.
No, yeah,
Trademark.
it was Michigan made, Michigan for
Yeah.
Michigan made, Michigan forever, and then 6 months after they patented that one, they distributed to Wisconsin and Pennsylvania because they just started exploding. So
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
Well, I mean, they're distributing Michigan brews.
but
Though.
it was Michigan always, Michigan forever, and it was supposed to be like a
Yeah, I
local
don't think
type
that
thing,
means that
but
like we're only going to distribute to ourselves. That doesn't make any sense.
Well,
they kind
that
of
was- that
perpetuated
was-
yeah.
that was part of it.
Yeah.
Was it?
Was they said that they were only going to stay in Michigan, but then I mean when
No,
something
hold on.
presents itself that well,
Yeah, but if I were to say I'm only going to stay, if DemonBit's only going to stay in Michigan, what I mean is the facility stays
Exactly,
in Michigan
yeah.
and it just gets distributed elsewhere. I don't
Like
mean
Michigan jobs
Yeah.
and shit
Yeah,
like that.
and it is, and it's very.
unless you're
very
saying
much
they
that
opened up
too.
a brewery in
No,
exactly.
They,
so.
exactly. They just distribute their beer to Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and maybe one other state, and they're trying to expand. But like,
There's nothing wrong with that.
blowing up. No, I think it's
Yeah.
great. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
They
at
make
all.
more money. Their beer prices will probably go down a bit, and I mean,
Lies.
they'll-
It's probably go up
plus
as
you
it
can
has
get
been.
Shorts when you're
I
out of
don't think
state.
so.
Yeah.
If they're distributing to like
As
all
long
these
as you're
different
not in
places,
Ohio,
even
'cause they don't have
the opportunity costs and stuff, I think that locally it'll just kind of. I mean, it'll be good for the company. It'll be good for everyone.
I hope you're right.
Make America great again.
I'd love to buy more Squishy
Yeah, me
and not
too,
fucking
man.
have to sell organs to buy it.
You still
I mean,
drinking
You're
meat,
basically
Corbin?
selling your liver by buying
No,
it.
'cause I'm
Yeah.
Oh.
Except I don't get paid for it.
And your colon. Does that shit give you as bad of gas as it gives me?
Mm.
Oh, I drink 3 Squishies. I just have like the worst fucking gas for
Makes your underwear
probably
squishy?
like 16 hours. It's brutal, dude.
Is there any reason for that?
Cherries,
I don't know,
maybe.
man. Yeah, it's like cherry cider,
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
lots of fruit and like carbonation and alcohol. So
It's fucking delicious.
it is amazing.
Would have bought some, but I already spent way too much money on the beer we have. So
Have you gone to the Old Mission Peninsula?
nope.
Like the wine, like the whole fucking like Rhine tour bullshit that they have, the route.
No.
All of those wineries have ciders. Like
Yeah.
their own ciders.
And mead, some of them.
Some like
Not most of them.
I think
a couple
maybe
do.
one that has mead.
There's
but
some meaderies though too.
Yeah.
I guess
Well,
they're
they-
separate from the wineries though.
They have
Let's start
frozen
arguing
wine,
with the semantics of meat.
and it's kind of
Yeah.
more meaty, I guess.
Meaty.
Yeah, meat.
Meat.
So they reference there, but yeah, you should probably go up there and check out some of their ciders if you ever get the infinite money. Because they have their samplers, and you can just go walk in there and get a sampler of all of them for like $4.
Gotcha.
We did that with my mom's boyfriend, and he got fucked up. It was hilarious.
So one of those instances where he wasn't quite aware that you're not supposed to drink the wine, kind of thing. It's a wine. It's a wine
Something like
tasting
that.
event, not a wine
We
drinking
went
event.
to like 9 wineries, and he got the platter at every one. So
I mean, I guess that is kind of the point.
yeah,
I can't
Yeah.
knock him for doing it. It's kind of like,
Yeah.
well, we're here to drink fucking.
I think that's why they have that like tour bus.
Yeah, they
thing.
drive
Yeah.
you around.
Yeah, but that's not what we did. I was driving.
Oh.
B&D sucks.
Well, you drive them around.
Yeah.
No, that sounds great, but I don't get out, so I've never done it.
It's fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Stick to your squishy.
I don't know. That's pretty expensive too. So.
So what's the best St. Ambrose?
Like the actual meads or the draft styles or what? Because it's
All of
such
the
a.
above.
I couldn't pick. Like,
Is razzmatazz a mead or a draft style?
it's a mead.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
I think.
Is draft style just means carbonated?
I don't fucking know what draft style means.
Okay.
To be honest, I just know it's in the smaller bottle. It tastes way different.
Do you know?
I don't.
Huh.
I know what you're talking
Mysteries
about
of
with
alcohol.
the what the draft style bottles are, but I
Yeah.
don't know what makes them different from
I don't know.
the normal ones.
I don't know. Since it says it's a different type, it kind of, to me, thinks that it might just be carbonated.
Kind of to me
It kind
things.
of tastes like
yeah,
it is.
kind of to me thinks.
Kind of to me things.
Methinks
me
there may
thinks.
be some carbonation.
Thinks.
What?
I was busy doing background shit, so fill me back in.
No, we're talking about St. Ambrose mead.
Gotcha.
And now
Which
we're
is the best?
trying to figure out what the
Yeah.
hell the difference is between mead and draft style mead.
I don't know, to be honest. I never put too
Fucking.
much thought into it.
I think Blake has explained this to me, and I think it does have to do with carbonation.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take that at face value.
Or
That's-
it might be they actually use hops as part of the brewing process for draft style.
Now that interests me.
I don't think I'd taste that though.
What's the name of one of the draft styles?
There's Evil Twin,
Is that the?
Shot Lemon.
Are they $6.99 at Bevco?
Yeah.
Okay. I have had those then, and they are delicious.
Yeah, he bought one at the Blue Buck.
Well, then you should fucking
That
fill
we
us in
had.
here. What makes it draft style?
I can't remember. I was drunk. I just remember it was delicious.
All right. Guess that's as far as it needs to go.
Razzmatazz is fucking great though.
Yeah, razzmatazz is delicious.
How much is that?
They're not that expensive, actually. It's like $15.
Wasn't it? Yeah, I was thinking around 15.
For a bottle of mead.
Yeah. St. Ambrose.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the best meat I've had. That did you try the statement that Blake had
No.
by Shrams?
Nope.
That was pretty good too. Did you ever have any of those?
Mm-mm.
I thought you did. Fuck.
I don't think so.
He had some raspberry one or something. God damn it.
He gave me one that tasted fucking disgusting.
Oh,
think
that's what
it-
I was thinking of.
I
Yeah.
think it's a St. Ambrose. I think.
Maybe you were drinking it wrong.
Oh no. Oh no. No. I don't think I'm a.
Was that the one that was in your fridge for like months?
I think it's still in there.
Jesus Christ.
You can go get it if you want to.
No, I tried that and it was awful.
Yeah.
Let's do a review.
Corbin is leaving the studio as we
Live
speak.
review. I'm
Yeah,
excited for this.
I think it
Welcome to
tastes like
our
fucking dog shit.
Welcome to our aged wine dog shit tasting masterclass.
I don't know. I guess when I got that, I wasn't too big on alcohol. Like I wasn't even drinking beer that often. So
Yeah.
maybe I'm a little more accustomed to it now.
This stuff?
Yep.
Oh, that's perfect. We even have
No,
cans
it's
to pour
not.
it in.
Tastes like fucking ass.
Yeah.
It is. Let me see. It is St. Ambrose, Rosé
Elderberry.
Ambrosia. 12% alcohol by volume. The
The
important
most
facts
important step.
67% honey.
here. It's a medium dry brew.
I got drunk off that stuff once, and it was really good.
I don't know how the fuck you could, because this would make me fucking vomit.
You drank like 90% of it.
Well, let me refresh my opinions.
This is aged though, so I mean it's pretty good now. You could sell that
I may
a
need the
little bit for
corkscrew.
more than the bottle was.
I know I have a corkscrew around here, but I don't think
You have a Noah.
Yeah. That's probably true. Come on. I think I put. There we go. Wait, hold
Oh.
on. There we go. Yes. All right, let's refresh my taste on this.
Christen me timbers.
So?
Still kind of gross, but it's not too bad, I guess.
All
Not
right.
as bad as you remember.
My
Yeah.
taste buds have been updated since I first received that. Or it might be the age. It has been in there for like a year.
I like that.
All right.
No, that's definitely different. Something has changed during the age process while that has been sitting at the bottom of my fridge. For those playing at home, it's about an eighth full, maybe. before we started drinking it. And it's been like that for at least 8 months in my fridge door.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's not as strong as it once was.
Oh.
It had a lot
like
harder
sour
bite
or
before.
something?
Yeah, it
Oh.
was like
Yeah, I kind of get that with some of their stuff.
Yeah, it probably actually doesn't all taste the same from bottle to bottle. I mean,
Well, if you open it, the alcohol content deteriorates by a lot. Like every
I
3
didn't know
months,
that.
it drops by 1% or something.
yeah, so that's probably just like grape juice at this point with some honey in it.
Yeah, I mean it's lower, but there's definitely a taste change that happens if it's been aged that long after it's been opened.
Yeah, no, that's been that way for a long fucking time. So
Okay.
it's definitely way different from when I got it.
I'm very
Yeah,
okay with
and
that.
that'll happen.
Because I got it, it was
It tastes
super.
good.
It was really sour, really bitter, and it was dry. So it would just dry your fucking
Oh,
mouth out.
I love dry reds. So.
This is a bit wetter than dry. It
Yeah.
says it's on the fucking dry side on the back. But
Yeah, no, that's
I'm not thinking that.
we're not getting the full experience here.
Yeah. So that's St. Ambrose Meadery Rose Ambrosia.
Open it, leave it in your fridge for a year.
Yep.
Drink it in a night.
Yep.
I can't remember if it was Rose Ambrosia or one of the other ones.
It was probably one of the other ones.
Nah,
Because that one was like,
I know I've had all of them, but there was one. I gotta look it up.
Okay.
Blake didn't like that one either, though. He said it tasted like rotten meat to him when we first bought it.
Meat.
Meat. We need a fucking soundboard of that. From
Yeah.
Slither?
From what?
Slither?
I don't
He
remember.
like gains a taste for meat
Yeah.
because he got alienated or whatever. And he
Okay.
goes to the meat store and he's like looks at the
alienated?
display counter. He's like, meat. And just stocks up and starts eating all of it raw.
We can do that.
All right.
I was thinking Dragonheart.
Thinking of what?
Dragonheart.
Oh, fuck me.
Meat.
That 90s movie?
What?
That 90s movie?
Yeah, yeah.
No thanks.
With your, I think it has your favorite actor in it, Kevin Costner.
Let me
I like
just,
that you're. Oh,
shove this entire bottle of meat up my ass and then break it.
Yeah, I can help you with that.
Okay.
I like that your explanation of Slither is it's the guy that gets alienated.
Yeah, you mean like everyone in Slytherin?
Not in the
Yeah,
term
he's
of
like-
the race stuff.
He was very distanced from population.
Like actual aliens
No, yeah,
from
he's
space.
just a bit alienated.
Yeah.
He's a pariah, and he's got to go to the store and buy meat.
All right, this is the movie that we're making now.
What, a guy goes into a grocery store who
No, he gets
is not...
alienated from his peers, and he has to go to the
Yeah.
grocery store because he gets a taste for meat.
And he has complete like social anxiety at this point. It's been diagnosed.
Yeah.
So this is just basically every time I go to the store.
okay, so we can make a documentary.
It's been
about
diagnosed.
Adam.
This will be a documentary of real life events as they unfold.
Cool. We can fucking film it like the Blair Witch Project.
Yeah.
Lots
I really
of shaky
wanna put
cam.
The,
No, I just mean in the woods.
Did you play Postal 2?
I have not played any Postal game.
Oh my fucking
I've played
god.
Postal 2 a bunch.
Yeah, I played a lot. But
That came out during that weird gray period of like FPSs that were clearly knockoffs, but somehow they had their own little thing going on. And I just...
Postal 2 is amazing. It is like
I agree.
the most satirical game that has ever been made.
No, that much I get. Yeah.
Okay. But in the presence of death, the AI pukes.
Okay.
And they must have like coded the meat to trigger that, like the meat in supermarkets, because it's
Okay.
like an open world game.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes if you find one of the NPCs that are like supposed to be like light coded to be lighthearted or whatever, they'll just like puke all over the display cases in the supermarkets for no reason. That's the most hilarious fucking thing ever.
Wow.
What's
Okay,
that?
so in the presence of death, what does that mean?
And
Sweet
when
lyric,
they
by the
see-
way.
when
But what
they
does
see
that
a
mean?
dead body.
Yeah, they
When
do
they-
dead
puke on the
bodies.
ground when they see a
Okay,
dead body.
I thought like death, like Grim Reaper death, comes
Oh,
walking
no.
around this open world
Yeah.
game.
Like if you beat
Oh,
some
that'd be
guy's head
cool.
off with a shovel, some woman will puke next to it.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
If you urinate on people, they'll also puke.
Yeah. And if you
Gotcha.
tase people, they'll fall down and piss themselves, and then they can piss on them, and then everyone else around you puke.
To say.
It's fucking great.
So I'll go back to my own little headcanon here then, because to see the Grim Reaper walking around a supermarket and turning all the meat in the aisles into like rotting flesh, and then people throw up, that sounds pretty fucking black metal, and I'd play that game.
Well, my favorite weapon in the game is a scythe. So
Yeah.
God damn it! I never got the expansion that added the scythe. I like the cheats that you could do. So you could run around with the M16
Yeah.
and then run behind a cat and then sneak up to it and then stick the barrel up its ass to use it as a silencer. But there was a cheat that made it so the cat never left your gun. So it, like without the cheat, you'd shoot the gun once and the cat would fly off and it'd be like, "Meow," and then hit someone and explode and then someone would puke. But with the cheat, the cat never left your gun, so you could shoot infinite cats everywhere and shoot up in the sky and shit, and they just like start raining down everywhere. And it was fucking hilarious.
Sounds like paradise.
This sounds amazing. This is PC, yeah?
Yeah. It's one of the greatest games ever made.
I smell something streamable then. I think we should do this
The
someday.
fucking Gary Coleman thing.
Yeah.
You meet Gary Coleman in the mall, and he's so liberal they have to kill him. It's like,
Yep.
oh my god. And Crotchy. The fucking Barbie doll that is a dick, and it's like a full-size dick and walks around and stuff.
And have a boss battle with him.
Yeah, and he has like balls that like walking around and stuff. Oh my god, that game. I don't know how we got in like full Postal 2 mode, but
You brought it up, motherfucker.
oh yeah,
That's how we got there.
yeah, we were talking about meat. That was
Yeah.
Meat, yes. All right.
How many awards did that win, by the way?
So many awards.
yeah.
They gave so many GDC talks. You won't even believe it. How to model
They
testicles
just released a patch
101.
for that game.
Do I?
They just released a patch for Postal 2 like 4 months ago.
We've
or
been doing that a
something.
lot with a lot of games.
Yeah.
T-Kit?
Oh yeah, T-Kit got full overhaul.
Yeah.
Titan Quest Immortal Throne for those of you that are uninoculated.
Oh, Titan Quest. Okay.
Immortal
I was
Throne.
lost.
Yeah, it was... Whew. They just revamped it. What a
Yeah.
great fucking
We still have
RPG.
yet to play that though.
What do you mean?
Play
Oh, the new
play
one,
the
yeah.
patch, yeah.
I haven't played the patch yet.
Play the patch, Bill.
It's like $5, dude.
What?
It's like $5.
Oh, for the game?
Yeah, you think
Yeah.
I have that kind of change?
Do you not own it or something?
Oh, I do, but
This is in the
do you think I'm gonna fucking
You lost me.
pay another $5 to get a second one?
This was back in the days of keygens and cracks, so
Oh, I got. Okay, yeah. I gotcha.
I don't want to be explicit, but
No one gives a shit.
yeah, I mean
They
they're-
probably do, but
yeah,
we're
that
going to
was
assume
so
that they don't.
2005.
they're dead companies.
Yeah, what's THQ doing anymore?
Being Nordic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Party games. But before we got off on this huge tangent, I was going to ask you what that double IPA that Shorts just released was, because
Yeah.
I completely forgot already.
Video games is definitely the huge tangent from the fucking alcohol discussion we're about to have.
Just
Well, we were talking about alcohol, and then we were talking about meat for some reason. I can't remember. And then we
when
were
you say
talking
just
about-
release,
I'm
you
just
mean
saying the description of the website does not have beer reviews in there.
not yet.
it does.
Yeah, that's a
though.
good point. Doesn't.
Yeah, somewhere.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
So anyway, you say release, but you mean re-released. The Chief Hopper.
I didn't know that it was a release.
Yeah, it is an old one. They released it like last year or 2 years ago for the first time, but that's a pretty decent one.
Tell me more about this, Bill.
It's a double IPA that combines 3 different strains of hops, and
One of them
it
is
drinks.
Centennial hops.
One of them is Centennial, which is if you drink Founder's Centennial IPA, then you know what it tastes like. If you haven't, then it doesn't taste that great on its own. But when you mix them with the other two, it actually tastes really consistent and smooth, and
Yeah, it's.
pretty surprising.
I thought it was super IPA, but it was kind of
No, it's not super. It's double IPA, not super IPA.
is super IPA an actual thing?
No.
Okay. It was pretty hoppy, but it was like so balanced that it kind of had like a Belgian ale thing going on.
It was very balanced. Yeah, it was like meshed and smooth.
Yeah, I'm trying to. It wasn't like super bitter though. That's what I'm trying to
No,
get at.
yeah, it was just very drinkable. It's
Yeah.
like it's almost like a session IPA, but it's a double IPA. So there's a big difference between those two in certain aspects, but it drank like a session.
I don't know why, but it kind of had like a Weinstoffer thing to it that I thought their Weiss brew. This is like a really deep, not bitterness, but like
Deep.
kind of sweet bitterness.
Like that's kind of more malty. That's kind of like the malt flavor showing through. I feel like
Yeah.
even though they hop it like But I don't know. This one was it was still hoppy, but it was just really clean tasting.
It was pretty clean.
It's like kind of how I feel about Superfluid.
Yes, alcohol. That is exactly the taste I was trying to go for right there.
What?
It was like an IPA alcohol-y, kind of malt liquor-y.
Is that the one you had me drink?
No.
No?
You know what I'm talking about with Superfluid, though, right?
Yeah, the 14 point whatever one.
No, that's Batch 5000.
Oh,
Superfluid is the 9.1 with like the Michigan palm on it. It's my favorite beer that Shorts has ever made. It's really, really smooth, really drinkable. It's like barely even tastes. It's like an IPA, obviously, but it's not bitter as much. It's like really smooth, and it's a double IPA that's 9.1%, and it just is so easy to drink and fucking great.
That new IPA is 9.7, isn't it?
Which one?
The one that we drank last night.
Chief Hopper?
Yeah.
It's like somewhere up there. I don't really know specifics.
Well, that's the only thing that you need to take out of this.
Yeah.
Good talk.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was a
I agree.
good DemonBit segment, TM.
So how's the Elite
It's a
Dangerous thing
sidebar.
going?
Oh my god.
I put in like a little over 200 hours in just a few weeks, and I felt like playing Arma, so
Okay.
so Brent's pretty alone right now.
Oh, I remember that. You sent me that screenshot you took of Arma.
Yeah.
Was there some deeper meaning you were trying to convey with that screenshot, or?
No, just making some random hostage killing saving scenario.
Okay.
I decided to put some police officers down. It's like just dead for like atmosphere,
Mhm.
and I dropped one on like a railing, and his head landed like perfectly, so it was like stuck on it.
Oh.
Screenshots.
Gotcha.
That's awesome.
Okay.
How many scenarios have you made now?
Hold
A
on. I
billion.
can find out actually. Well, I know I've made way too many, but
Probably some that should not be mentioned on the podcast. Hint, hint.
well, I'm not gonna mention those ones. Those are like confidential and stuff. I don't want to secretive. Put a lot of work into those. I'm just gonna give them away.
You gotta protect your IP there, eh?
Yeah, they were way too
Yeah.
original. Have you started getting into the scripting at all?
I use a little bit of scripting.
Scripting is the
not anything
most
too
fun part.
serious, but just when I want certain triggers to like be able to be activated or not,
Mm-hmm.
I'll use a little bit of scripting to how do I say it?
What were you telling me like last night? I think.
Okay, so
You just enable, disable shit.
yeah,
Gotcha.
like the way the tasks in Arma work, you have a task module, then you have another module that determines its state. So if it's succeeded, failed, canceled, and what, like, I'm really bad at explaining this, but you have these trigger things which turn on the module states, which are then linked to the actual modules for the task creation.
I'm on board with you. We don't need to explain anything to the audience. I mean, this is not an impromptu Arma fucking tutorial that we're doing here.
Yes, it
So
is.
I gotcha. No, fuck you.
Well,
I need to hear
basically,
this.
I just used script to link and unlink certain modules so they don't overlap, if that makes sense. Like,
Functionally, you mean? So you can't like trigger them both at the same time or out of order or something like that.
for like one of the tasks, it's avoid killing the hostages.
Mhm.
And I didn't want to do anything too crazy, like script-wise, because I'm not that smart. So I had one of the task states that sets it to be complete or succeeded is just after you kill all the bad guys. So if you make it through the mission and kill all the bad guys, it's automatically complete. But then I had another one that makes it fail if any of the hostages are actually killed.
Gotcha.
But if you kill a hostage and then kill the bad guys, it resets it to succeeded. So I had to put down a trigger and put a little script in it that what's it do? It unlinks the task state from the task itself. So if you kill a hostage, it unlinks the task completed one, so it can't be completed.
But it doesn't fail you though.
It doesn't fail you.
That's terrible game design.
Well, I mean, I could make it fail. I could just make it so if the hostage dies, the mission ends.
The hostages don't matter.
That's how it should work.
As long as the terrorists die, then who gives a fuck about the hostages?
See, that's the thing. I think that's even more of a elegant design, because if someone wants to play the whole level regardless of whether the hostages die, then they get stopped. And if you don't put that,
but here we come to the key issue, and that's what you POFAGs need to understand, is that there's no challenge in doing that. I understand that you PO players don't like challenge. You like to just like mash a button for no fucking reason all day.
I don't have a PO flag.
There should be a fail state somewhere in there where you fucking lose the game. That's how games work.
Oh, there is.
Yes, there is.
I highly doubt that.
Level 90 something.
Yeah.
You die because you get in that super grind state and you don't think you can die, but then you do die, and then you lose hours of progress and you want to fucking kill yourself.
But you didn't lose.
No, this is a real lose situation.
You just got set back.
You play hardcore mode and you can't die.
No, this is a lose situation. Is you make a character, you play them, you are like, oh, this is going to be the best fucking character.
Yeah, and then you roll them incorrectly, and then they don't fucking work as a character. I got it.
And
but you didn't lose.
But then you play it. You lose even worse than if someone told you that you lost. You'd just be like, well, I can't kill Shaper. But otherwise, you're just like, oh, maybe if I just grind a little bit better gear, and you end up playing the same character that doesn't work for like fucking hours.
Go to a casino, Bill.
But the only reason
just
why
go
you
to
do
a
that
casino,
is
get it over
because
with.
you're just too stubborn.
Nothing
and
to do
stupid.
with RNG.
Just crank up that fucking addiction meter.
Casino
Get all your
night-
bells and whistles.
Wait.
You might even win some cash. One in like 1 million fucking spins.
So I mean, you're making a lot of valid points
I
here
know.
that are
I am.
turning some gears in my head.
We're gonna go fucking count cards now.
No, I mean, I'm gonna put it all on black, honestly.
Gotcha.
Fucking count cards. How much time do you think I have, man?
I figured out how many missions I have that are family friendly and on the Steam Workshop. And it's 18.
Ooh.
Nice.
Wow, that's a lot more than I have.
Well, I have like way too many.
However, you're not making missions and scripting them end to end, which means you fucking failed.
Well, I am scripting them.
Are yours family friendly?
I have a couple, yeah. I made a generalized deathmatch one. It's basically just Call of Duty and Arma.
Oh,
So you spawn in like an area. You're forced into a small area. You deathmatch. Every time you die, you respawn. Gives you a loadout. That sort
Why
of
aren't
stuff.
we doing that on a DemonBit tournament?
Other priorities came up. We can.
I've always wanted to do some kind of Arma tournament.
You did mention that a while
Yeah.
back, and that was what I was going to use to do it. But yeah, then shit kind of came up, and remember that
Fucking
Rocket
shit.
League tournament number 2 that was supposed to happen like
Yeah,
last
and
fucking year, and
those-
it
I
never
remember
happened.
it. I casted it.
Yeah, Bill was there. Yeah, that's what happened to our
I feel
Arma.
like we should have just done that anyway. Even with that fucking like actual tournament website thing.
That wasn't the reason I didn't do it.
Oh.
The reason I didn't do it because I didn't get any registers. Nobody fucking signed up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
Fuck
I had
that.
literally one player who was confirmed who was actually gonna play. I was like, fucking, we got a tournament, man.
So
Fuck
if any
yeah.
of you out
You just
there play
make-
Rocket League and want to be in a really awesome DemonBit tournament, then
Really
hit
awesome.
us up. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
gonna be totally awesome.
We could have just done like a one person versus bots, and the bots that win the other ones go into play against them. It's like,
Just host a bunch of bot tournaments and
Wolfman's going for the goal. Oh, he hits it. But here comes Shunk.
here comes Swabby. Swabby's kicking into his own goal. Fuck. That's not gonna go well for Swabby. Blue team is down a point.
All three of them seem to be hitting the ball at the same time, and not moving it anywhere.
The bots in the game are fucking hilariously useless.
But yeah, what I was thinking with the Arma thing was have I don't think we have enough people that own the game to do this, but have each person
We could do it amongst ourselves.
generate a scenario.
Mhm.
The person that generated that scenario would spectate that scenario as everyone else played it, and then just rotate around like that.
We could do that just amongst ourselves.
Yeah,
I don't see any reason for not doing that.
Also, for anyone that doesn't own Arma, go to the Humble Bundle, because the Arma is on the Humble Bundle
Yeah.
right now.
I think it's gonna last like 2 days. So
How much is
It's
it?
going on for 4 more days.
Is it? Yeah. Well, by the time this gets up, it'll probably be over.
Oh.
So everyone, I hope you went onto the Humble Bundle.
I hope 4 days ago you checked Humble Bundle because all the Arma titles were on it and they were
Just
stay
decently cheap.
tuned.
Spotlight.
What?
Posted the spotlight right now.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
That's
next
actually
week.
hey, that's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah.
We need to incorporate more video game shit in there.
Yeah.
So maybe we should get on that, Bill. Do it. You got a phone.
What do I do?
I actually still don't even have an account for you, I don't think.
I can count.
Unfortunate.
Count to what?
That is the best question I've ever heard.
Let me show you.
Count to? I don't even know what I can count to.
There's like this is gonna be
Yeah, that's true. How long do I have to go before I make a mistake?
God damn it.
there's a YouTube series that exists of a guy who is practicing to count to 1 million in one session. And it's like a 10-part series so far of him counting like 1 to 100,000, 1 to 200,000, 1 to 300,000. And all of them are subtitled like, I'm practicing to go to 1 million.
What a brave
That's-
man.
Yeah. He is definitely the champion that we need.
Or all of his other videos of him just slamming pussy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And he counts too. He counts while he's doing it.
That's good.
He counts,
pumps.
he counts
The thrust.
strokes.
I'm
Yeah.
practicing to get to 1 million.
Some real dedication.
Yep.
That's
I don't
good.
think I could do it.
Yeah,
Awesome
no, that's
condom
impressive.
commercial.
That's pretty good.
I think his secret is Viagra. And then just keep it going up, you know,
Whoa,
for...
can he get to 1 million in 4 hours?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I
Probably.
mean, you can do it in over 4 hours. You just have to contact your doctor.
Oh, okay. Does there need to be a doctor present?
Yeah.
He can hold a video
If you're
camera.
counting
Exactly.
to 1 million, you should definitely have a doctor present.
Wait, I think we just figured out the new season finale of Nathan For You.
Yes. Best show.
He enlists a doctor to be in the room with him while he gives 1,000 pumps to a woman.
1,000 pumps.
Have either of you seen Nathan For You?
Meat.
No.
No? Have
We-
you seen Corbin?
What is it?
It's a Comedy Central show where some guy sets up like completely ridiculous scenarios that only he knows about, and he goes to stores and tries to help their business, but almost always completely fails. He just like he tries to act as someone that's going to help their business, and then by means of like deception or just
Using his own money the whole time, too.
Yeah.
But
or
just
like,
complete.
just through gullibility, he makes people go
Yeah.
along with his ideas, and they're just like completely fucking retarded.
It sounds amazing.
Yeah,
It's
so fucking funny.
probably the best show I've ever seen on television in who knows how many years.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely the only Comedy Central show that's good.
Anymore. South Park used to be good,
Yeah.
but recently not so much.
Used to be.
But the season
Fucking
premiere
sham.
last season, that guy that had the TV business,
Yeah.
and he tried to run Best Buy out of business because of the price match guarantee. He had this guy
Okay.
post the best TV he had for $1, and then he hired a bunch of people to go out to Best Buy and buy all of their TVs for $1. But the thing is, he hid the guy's best TV for $1 behind a hidden door in his store, and if they got through the hidden door, there was an alligator in there.
No, but the hidden door was like 1 foot by 1 foot.
Yeah, so they had to like shimmy through this fucking door.
like a trapdoor
and they
kinda
got
deal.
through it, and there was an alligator in there. So well, while he had like 13 people going to all the local Best Buys to buy their TVs for $1.
Oh, but also they had a like small print, like 2-point font that you had to have a official
yeah.
business attire to enter the
Yeah,
building.
so they turned away like
Everyone until they
hundreds of
came back
people.
with a tuxedo and tie.
yeah. And he got him like declared clinically insane.
Oh yeah, so he couldn't testify in court.
Yeah, because Best Buy sued them. And in order to make it so that guy couldn't be criminally liable, he got him declared actually insane. And they went to a doctor, like a psychiatrist for
Yeah.
that. And he was like, he talked to the psychiatrist before that. He's like, this guy's completely crazy. He's going to tell you that they had alligators in their store.
Yeah, he's like, it's my
and these people had to
lifelong
crawl
friend.
through a little door. and it's all made up.
Yeah, he's like, my friend has this insane delusion that he's been running this electronics store for 20 years, and he just has these like crazy obstacles in it.
So the guy got in there and started like spewing all the shit about all his like little doors and alligators and stuff, and the psychiatrist was like, yeah, he's fucking crazy. So he got declared actually insane by the psychiatrist.
Insane.
Yeah. And then he didn't testify. It's just like so fucking ridiculous shit like that.
Oh my god.
Fucking great show.
Yeah,
And
that's
on top of all of that, he got that guy a date.
Yeah.
Because
he felt bad.
he was doing interviews for who would do the to go into Best Buy and try to do the like price matching. So
No, it was he tried to get an insider from Best Buy to say how
that's
corrupt
right.
Best Buy
but
was.
then he was testing out multiple things. He also hired the actors to go in to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got the insider from Best Buy to say that they didn't honor their price match guarantee, so it would stand up in court. And then he got that like the Best Buy employee to go into the electronics store, and he tried to set him up with the electronics store owner for a date. It's a multifaceted interview.
Another episode I liked from that was the horse woman. Like, her horse ride business was failing. And Nathan was like, maybe it's because you don't allow fat people. And she's like, well, the horses can't support over 300 pounds. So he tied a bunch of fat people to massive weather balloons so they could ride around on horses. That was the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. Like fat people riding around in massive weather balloons with people like pushing trees and birds away to not pop the balloons.
I really like the The Exorcist. That it was like a real estate agent that was failing. So in order to get the real estate business back and kicking, he had to have an angle. So their angle was they would hire an exorcist to inspect the house to make sure that the houses that they were selling were 100% spirit free. So she was the only real estate agent in the entire region that can guarantee that
I've seen him break character.
Yeah,
because he was like, "This shit is
he
fucked
just
up."
died. There's something that's pretty funny is when he's breaking character and laughing, you can see him taking pictures in the show, and he posted those pictures on his Twitter in live time because he's just like, "This is fucking hilarious." He just couldn't maintain.
That fucking exorcist guy that was going fucking nuts.
Yeah, he was like bringing the demons out of the person that was trying to take the real estate home because he confirmed that there were no spirits in the house, but there may have been spirits in the woman who was trying to buy the house.
Ripping the mic there, bro.
Yeah. Oh, that was so good. And that's only like 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Not even the best ones. So everyone go out and check out Nathan For You. Cut it.
The one that he made for no reason. The claw that unzipped his pants in front of a bunch of children.
That was so fucking hilarious, too. There's a reason. I mean, if we want to get back into reasoning arguments, let's go to John Wick 2.
Oh, full circle. I just came.